Thanks for clicking. Canada's 2022 budget was released today, with many analysts and onlookers looking to see what the government was going to do about Canada's skyrocketing real estate prices. If you'll remember, housing was a key issue in the 2021 election, with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau promising a number of changes to Canada's housing market, including a home buyer's bill of rights, a 2-year ban on foreign buyers, and a ban on blind bidding. While this budget does not deliver on all of the promises offered in the 2021 election,
no way!
It does offer a number of new initiatives which will alter Canada's real estate market. So what I want to do today is go over Canada's 2022 budget, specifically those items related to Canada's housing market. Then we'll look at the likely consequences of those initiatives and what to look for next. Speaking of what to look for next, we do have the Bank of Canada's interest rate announcement coming out next week, with most economists thinking that the bank is going to raise interest rates steeply, as much as 50 basis points. We will have an update on that when it comes out, and if you want to get those updates, click like and subscribe. But for now, let's get into this budget. One of the biggest items in Canada's 2022 budget broke before the budget was even released, as it was leaked that Canada would be banning all foreign buyers from the purchase of residential real estate for the next 2 years. With that said, there will be some exemptions for those with permanent residency status, foreign workers, and students. So basically, if you want to work and live in Canada and have the paperwork to show it, you'll still be able to buy property. But if you live offshore and you are looking to invest in Canada, looking to look at real estate as an investment vehicle. What's of particular interest is that Trudeau's budget comes on the heels of Premier Doug Ford announcing that Ontario would be raising its foreign buyers tax from 15% to 20%. So if Ontario was thinking it would be using that extra money for any big ticket items, it looks like it will be out of luck. Next, housing supply. Well, we've talked on this channel before about the provinces engaging in an all-out attack on Canada's housing prices, with many critics saying that until we address the supply issue in Canada, any attempts we make to slow down the market will be in vain. The budget just released aims to do just that. The budget includes $10 billion for the construction of new housing in one form or another, in the hopes of doubling the current pace of housing construction in Canada from 200,000 a year to 400,000 a year. Whether or not the government will be able to obtain this goal of an extra 200,000 houses per year remains to be seen, but it is line itemed and they will be at least attempting the effort.
I could give it a shot.
Next, an anti-flipping tax. This was a highly anticipated budget measure, and it looks like Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is going to go after the flippers. He's going to go after those real estate investors that get into the market just to fix the house up and flip it. Under the new rules set to be in place in 2023, if real estate investors buy a property and then sell it within 12 months, they will be taxed as normal income, as normal business income on the sale of that property. So the budget says very specifically they are not going after your principal residence, but if you are a real estate flipper, you will be taxed on your profits as business income. With this measure, the government is hoping that this will reduce demand in Canada's real estate, so they've gotten rid of the foreign buyers, and this is intent, at least, on slowing down the real estate investors, slowing down those looking to make a profit off the real estate market. Fourth, a tax-free savings account, and the Prime Minister talked about this during the election campaign. They are going to be creating a tax-free savings account for up to $40,000, which will work very much in the same manner as an RRSP. So any money that you contribute to this account will be tax deductible, meaning it will be taken off your overall income for that year, and you can also withdraw it tax-free. So this is intent to help first-time homebuyers save for a down payment. The effects of this obviously will not be immediate, as very few people can save $40,000 in a year, though the tax advantages to this new program will probably definitely help make it more affordable for first-time homebuyers to get into the market. At the same time, it's not like it's a direct grant that is going to help to reheat the housing market, at least not instantly. So we do see the government taking some buyers out of the market, taking out the foreign buyers, taking out the real estate investors.
Get the up and get out of here.
Adding more supply, which should help as well. And then finally, they are helping first-time home buyers marginally, but they are helping first-time home buyers. They are making it a little bit easier for buyers to get into the market. depending on where you live. $40,000 probably isn't a whole lot in Toronto. Finally, the Home Buyers Bill of Rights, which was a centerpiece of Prime Minister Trudeau's 2021 election platform. The Home Buyers Bill of Rights, among other things, bans blind bidding, guarantees your right to a home inspection, mandates that the banks offer 6 months mortgage deferrals in the event of job loss or a significant life event. This won't be coming to a theater near us anytime soon. It is mentioned in the budget. It's mentioned that the Prime Minister has directed the Minister of Housing and Diversity to work with the provinces to see what they can come up with over the next year or two. So the Home Buyers Bill of Rights will not be happening anytime soon, but they're going to work on it.
We'll let you know.
This is, of course, a brief summary of the federal budget. We'll probably receive more and more news out on the specific items in this budget, but at first look, I think the most significant plan coming out is the ban on foreign buyers and the anti-flipping tax, although that's not happening until 2023. The ban on foreign buyers, we don't know for sure how much of the Canadian real estate market is constituted by foreign buyers. We get tidbits of information here and there. We talked a few weeks ago about the Bank of China investing over $1 billion in our real estate market, and that was just one bank. But we don't have any grand statistics showing how much of Canada's market is constituted by foreign buyers, although we have heard at various times that it's significant. So, the all-out ban on foreign buyers for the next 2 years could very well help to slow down our market. With all of that said, none of these issues are going to have an immediate effect on our market, at least in my opinion. And I've been wrong before, sad as it is. None of these are going to be immediate effects. The most immediate effect to Canada's real estate market, I think, will be the rising interest rates. Interest rates are expected to continue to rise, as we talked about at the beginning of this video, with many predicting that we could be seeing another 150 basis points rate hikes over the next couple months alone, and who knows what happens after that. Those are going to have the most immediate effect in driving down demand in Canada's real estate market, at least for the foreseeable future. A lot of these initiatives will also help to cool our housing market. The ban on foreign buyers, the increase in supply by 200,000 homes per year, if it happens, the anti-flipping tax, etc., etc. These will all help to cool down our real estate market, but I wouldn't be expecting any immediate changes to the real estate prices, at least stemming from these measures. I would say look to the interest rates if you want to see what is going to happen to Canada's real estate market in the short to mid-term future. In the short to mid-term future. This budget was just released, and obviously we're going to have more information on it as more and more details come out from the government, and we'll obviously be talking about that at length on this channel. If you want to get those updates, make sure you click like and subscribe, and thanks so much for watching.